My name is Aya Kurotimi and I'm excited to be with you today. Today we're going to be exploring the subject of excellence, and a lot has been said about the subject of excellence, right? And I'm sure a lot of people will want to identify with the subject excellence. They like to be referred to as excellent people. When you're royalty, when you're a leader, in the political arena, you are even referred to as Your Excellency. That tells you that, it's like it's being at the top, at the peak, at the zenith of whatever it is that is the field where you've chosen, right? And so people love to identify with the subject excellence. And so when you check what definition has been given to excellence, you hear that excellence is being top notch, is distinction, supremacy, greatness, superiority, primeness, something that describes that you are at the very top, that one is at the top of his game, and all that. I believe that a lot has been said about the subject of excellence, and my goal on this broadcast is to help you find bite-sized, simple to use, practical to apply materials that can enable you live out the things that you learn in the most practicable way. And that's why today I'm going to be talking to you about excellence from another perspective. When you look at all the definitions that have been given to excellence, like I mentioned, primeness, superiority, supremacy, distinction, it seems to carry an undertone of competition. Now, competition is not entirely wrong. Competition allows for innovation. Competition allows for new ideas. Creates room, to come out with new ways of solving problem and of getting better at whatever it is that you do. However, the subject of competition is what we're going to be describing today as regards the subject of excellence. How then can you define excellence in such a way that you can always get better at whatever it is that you do, that you can always win, as you put in all these efforts that you do in your life, in your business and career, like we always mention here on this broadcast? It's to look at excellence as in a very simple way. And that's why I like to define excellence like this. I believe that excellence, in addition to all that had been said by other scholars and other teachers, I believe that excellence is, simply put, you at your own best. You at your own best. The biggest subject of excellence, the most important part of the subject excellence is you. You. Excellence truly begins at self-discovery. Excellence, real excellence, lasting excellence, sustainable excellence, the kind that makes you a winner all the time, the kind that makes you keep winning and reinventing yourself and getting better at whatever it is that you do and keeping you at the top, not just making you get to the top, but sustaining you there at the very top without losing your cutting edge, is paying attention to yourself. Self-discovery is where excellence begins. Self-discovery and self-mastery is where. So while self-discovery is where it begins, right? Self-mastery is where it is sustained. So you don't just want to be excellent today and not be excellent tomorrow. You want to keep your excellency. And that's why it begins with self-discovery. You must embark on a journey of discovering who you are, what you are good at, what you wouldn't do with your life, what you will invest your resources doing, where you thrive best, where you function best, where you are a winner at whatever it is that you do. You need to sit down and take that journey. You see, I found out in life that it's very easy to describe other people and give counsel to people and tell people where they are good at, where they should spend their time doing, what they should spend their resources, where they should invest their resources in. We're good with that as human beings, advising other people. And that's because unless you're looking at a mirror, sometimes it's really difficult to see yourself and really advise yourself and see where you fall short and where you need to work at. And that's why excellence, sustainable excellence, is it's a lot of work, particularly when it comes to paying attention to the real subject matter. And that's the subject matter of discovering yourself, exploring yourself, knowing who you are, and gaining mastery over your person, and investing your energy in the right channel to becoming a better version of you. Excellence is simply you at your own best. You see, if you ignore this subject of you as regards excellence, and you focus only on the competition, and by competition I mean every other person apart from you, what happens is that you get involved in the rat race. And like somebody once said, even if you win the rat race, you still end up being a rat. Excellence is beyond what you get, what you become, what you achieve, to who you really become in the journey of excellence, right? So I want you to begin to pay attention to this. Begin to discover yourself. Begin to think about who you really are. Begin to think about what you would and what you wouldn't do. Begin to think about the kind of person that you are, the kind of things that appeal to you. And as you find yourself and plant yourself in that area, nurture your giftings in that area, invest in yourself in those areas, before you know it, you would be competing against yourself. And the attention will be turned away from what others are doing to what you are doing, to seeing how you can compete against yourself, how you can reinvent yourself over time. And that way, as an addition, excellence becomes a part of your life without it being the main focus, but rather being an addition. I hope that this broadcast has added tremendous value to you today. Remember, excellence is simply you at your own best. And as you begin to think about these things and make significant effort in ensuring that you become your very best, I believe that your greatest needs are about being blessed. Thank you again for listening today, and see you next time.